Everybody, Bruce Jones here, and welcome to a Tuesday afternoon. And I thought I would just show a quick little video on how I make the header graphics. Let me move this out of the way. That go on my worksheet. So this is the behind the scenes. This is the course coming up for the Learn How to Create Your Own Workbooks, Checklists, and Journals. And this is done in Gumroad. And you can see, this is where I'm doing it. And this will be the class. That'll be right here. And so I have made this graphic in a little while ago. It's the header graphic that I'm using for my master's class. And if you want to sign up, you notice there are 34 spots left. And let me just get this right here. Let's see. There we are. We're live. Okay. So this is the class, and there's 34 spots left. And so if you want to come on board, it'll start June 12th. And so now I'm making some of the graphics that go with it. So let me just bring up this. These are my notes that are going to be going along with the course. So I'm working on the worksheets. I'm working on the outline. Here's the outline for the course. And I made this graphic in Canva. So this was one of the Canva templates they're using as the first page. And I'll demonstrate how to do that in another video. But this image right here that's behind here is from Pixabay. And this morning, I wanted to sort of dress up my document. This will be the document that I'll give out when the course comes. And this little header up here. So I wanted to have the same sort of branding and look as this, but I want it to fit up here at the top of each word. I'm in Microsoft Word, and I wanted to make this graphic. So I thought I'd do is just show you how I make that graphic. And so let's get up my stuff here. So I do a lot of this kind of stuff in InDesign. It's my go-to. Let's check any comments. No. It's my go-to program for making everything. And so this was the artwork that I made that became the artwork right there. So that's that artwork, and this is where I made it. So I just kind of created it, and it's just an image I got off of Pixabay, and then just added some type to it and add this little thing here. So all I want to do is just take this graphic and modify it and then put it in Word. So that's what I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to select it with my pointer. I'm in InDesign. This is just a page in InDesign, and I'm just going to copy it. So just copy it. And I'll come over to my page window right here on the side, right here, pages. I'm going to add a page, and I'm just going to paste it right here on the page, right? So there it is. And what I need to do is basically shrink it down so that it fits into this space. So I kind of like that stuff up at the top. So all I'm going to do is just take this text, and I'm going to downsize it. I'm going to come up here and just shrink it. I'll make this auto, and I'm just going to turn it into one line. So I had put some returns in here, so we'll just keep shrinking it down. You can just do this stuff so quickly once you kind of get used to it. And workbooks, checklists, and journals, and we'll just shrink this all down. So I'm just going to slide it right up in here like that. Close up this text box. And this is a little big, so I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller also, just kind of make it a little, sort of relate to each other a little better. So it's right there, right here. And then this is just an image. It's a Pixabay image. It's just a graphic, just a JPEG graphic. So I'm just going to crop it by grabbing the little handle. I'm not being too, there's no real measurements for this. I know it all fits. Whatever you stick in that header area of Word in this area, whoops, where is it? Right here, of Word, it basically fits. So let's just do that. And there we go. So there it is. The graphic is done. It's that fast. I just kind of modified the graphic I had done that I used for my main graphic. I just sort of scrunched it all down and put it in here. Maybe I'll just tighten this up a little bit more. All right. Now this is just from years and years of being a graphic designer and just working quick and fast on things. I do a lot of screen capture. I have a pretty good screen here. It has a higher resolution than the old screens. It's 144 dots per inch as opposed to 72, so it's a lot clearer. So I'm using a little application in the Mac called Grab, which is right down here. And you have any screen capture thing will work for this. It doesn't matter. So I'm just using Grab. I'm coming up to capture, to selection, and I'm just going to select around this area, and it turns it into a graphic. There it is. Okay, so that just screen grabbed it as opposed to doing it some other way. There's lots of ways to do it. This is the fastest way to do it. So that just did that. Then I'm just going to save this file. So we'll save it as, we'll call it, let's put it in the right folder so I can find it. And I did one earlier, so I don't want to mess it up. We'll just call it workbook template, workbook MS Word header graphic. I'll put a 3 on it so I know which one it is, and just save that. So now I've just saved it as a JPEG. Pretty easy. Don't need this anymore. Get this out of the way, and we'll bring up Word doc. And I'm just going to open up a new document so you can see. I don't want to wreck what I have here, so I'm just going to do a new document. And if I go to View right here in Word, this is just Word. I open up header and footer. Okay. Opens up the header area. Put my cursor in the middle of it. And usually if I'm going to put something in here graphic, I will center it. So I'm just going to go to Home, center it. I'm going to go to Insert, Pictures from File. So I'll just go locate it. Here it is on my desktop, or it's in this folder. Click on that, and there it is, just like that. And what I've learned is put an extra space after it so that when you, if I double click down here, if I type down here, it doesn't butt right up against the bottom of it. And that's it. That's how you make a header graphic, just like that. Normally you might just put words in there. And I had words as I was sort of starting this document, but I just dressed it up a little bit today to help with my branding, a quickie sort of header up at the top. So that's kind of how you do it. We just check, no comments. So any comments? Nope, so we're good. And that's it. So if you're still interested, there's plenty of room in the course. It starts June 2nd. June 12th. The link is in the description or in the comments. It's in the description somewhere. You'll see it right there. It's gumroad.com/L/workbook masterclass. And there's still plenty of room so you can get in. And that's what we'll be doing. We'll be teaching you stuff like that on how to make some of the different elements that you can use in on your workbooks and your journals and your checklists and all that kind of stuff. We're doing a lot of the training in Word because that's what most people have from doing a survey that I went. So, but this graphic can go into PowerPoint. It can go to a Google slide. It can go into InDesign. It can go into anything. It's all done. All right. I think we are done, and we will see you next time. All right.